We live in a world where rudeness and negativity can happen at any moment. Whether it's from strangers, coworkers, or even people we care about, we all face situations where someone may speak to us harshly or act disrespectfully. But instead of reacting with anger or letting it ruin our day, Buddhism teaches us how to stay calm, strong, and peaceful, even when others are rude. Today, let's explore how we can master the art of being like a royal in the face of rudeness by using Buddhist wisdom. We will look at 7 powerful lessons that will help us respond to negativity with grace, strength, and inner peace. Lesson 1. Visualize positive outcomes. The mind is incredibly powerful, and one of the core teachings in Buddhism is that our thoughts shape our reality. When someone is rude to you, it's easy to get upset, react negatively, or let their words linger in your mind. But instead, you can practice the art of visualization to turn the situation around. Visualization is not just about daydreaming. It's about setting a positive intention. Before you even respond to someone's rudeness, take a moment to close your eyes and visualize a positive outcome. Imagine yourself staying calm, collected, and kind, no matter what the other person says or does. See yourself as a steady tree in a storm, rooted firmly in the ground, while the winds of negativity pass by. For example, if someone at work criticizes you unfairly, instead of immediately feeling hurt or defensive, visualize yourself responding with a calm smile. Picture the conversation ending on a good note, where both you and the other person walk away feeling better. This doesn't mean you ignore the problem, but you're choosing to approach it from a place of peace. Visualizing positive outcomes helps you stay in control of your emotions. It's like creating a mental rehearsal of how you want things to go, making it easier to act in a positive way when the moment actually happens. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at staying calm in the face of rudeness. Over time, you'll notice that by expecting positive outcomes, you often attract them. Visualization is a powerful tool not just for dealing with rude people, but for transforming your entire mindset. It shifts your focus from negativity to positivity, allowing you to approach life's challenges with confidence and grace. So, the next time someone is rude, take a deep breath, visualize a peaceful response, and watch how it changes the energy of the interaction. Lesson 2. Draw on your inner strength. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is that true strength comes from within. It's not about physical power or having control over others. It's about mastering your own mind and emotions. When someone is rude to you, it's like they are testing your inner strength. This is an opportunity for you to show resilience, patience, and calmness. Imagine yourself as a mountain standing tall in the middle of a storm. No matter how strong the winds blow, the mountain remains steady and unmoved. This is how you can be when faced with rudeness. You don't have to let other people's negativity affect you. Instead, you can choose to remain calm and grounded. The Buddha taught that while we can't control what others do, we can control how we respond. This is the essence of true power, being able to stay peaceful and calm, even when others are not. When you draw on your inner strength, you're not only protecting your own peace of mind, but also setting an example for others. A practical way to tap into your inner strength is by practicing mindfulness. When someone is rude, notice how you feel, your heartbeat, your breath, and your thoughts. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to breathe deeply. Imagine a bright light within you, symbolizing your strength. Let this light expand and surround you, creating a shield of calmness. This simple practice can help you stay centered and respond from a place of strength, rather than reacting out of anger or hurt. Each time you choose to respond with patience and calmness, you're training your mind to be resilient. You're teaching yourself that you don't have to be a victim of other people's behavior. You can rise above it. And this inner strength is something that no one can take away from you. Lesson 3. Use humor to diffuse tension. Laughter is a powerful tool that can change the energy of any situation. The Buddha himself often used humor and lighthearted stories to teach important lessons. When faced with rudeness, one of the best ways to disarm the situation is by using humor. Humor doesn't mean making fun of the other person or being sarcastic. It's about finding a lighthearted way to respond that eases the tension. For example, if someone makes a rude comment, you might respond with a smile and say something like, "Wow, Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. This can lighten the mood and show that you're not easily affected by their negativity. Using humor shows confidence. It shows that you're not taking their rudeness personally and that you're strong enough to keep your peace of mind. Humor can also create a connection between you and the other person, turning a negative interaction into a more positive one. Think of humor as a shield that protects you from negativity. It helps you to not take things too seriously, reminding you that everyone has bad days, and sometimes people are rude because they are struggling with their own issues. By responding with humor, you're showing that your happiness does not depend on how others treat you. So next time someone is rude, try to find the humor in the situation. Laugh at the absurdity of it. By doing so, you're choosing joy over anger, and that is a powerful choice. Lesson 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It's about focusing on what's good in your life, even when things are tough. When someone is rude to you, it's easy to get stuck in negative emotions, but this is the perfect time to practice gratitude. Instead of dwelling on the negative interaction, shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Think about what you're grateful for: your health, your family, your friends, or even just the fact that you're alive today. Gratitude can change your mindset from one of anger and frustration to one of peace and contentment. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of getting angry, take a moment to be thankful for the fact that you have a car, that you're safe, and that you're on your way to a destination. This shift in perspective can instantly change your mood and help you stay calm. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. By practicing gratitude, you're training your mind to focus on the positive, even in difficult situations. And the more you focus on the good, the less power negativity will have over you. Make it a daily habit to think of 3 things you're grateful for, especially when someone is rude. Let gratitude fill your heart and push out any negative feelings. This practice can transform how you experience life, making you happier and more resilient. Lesson 5. Build a mental shield. Our minds are like sponges, absorbing everything around us. When people are rude, it's easy to let their negativity affect us. But Buddhism teaches us how to protect our minds from the negativity of others by creating a mental shield. Imagine that you're surrounded by a protective bubble that keeps out all negative energy. When someone is rude, instead of letting their words sink in, let them bounce off your mental shield. This doesn't mean ignoring the person or pretending the problem doesn't exist. It means choosing not to let their negativity affect your inner peace. A mental shield can be as simple as taking a deep breath and reminding yourself, I am in control of my emotions. I choose peace. Visualize the rude comments bouncing off your shield, leaving you calm and untouched. This practice helps you stay centered, no matter what's happening around you. Building a mental shield is a skill that takes time to develop, but the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. You'll find that over time, you become less affected by the rudeness of others. You'll be able to stay calm, composed, and focused on what truly matters. Lesson 6. See the humanity in others. Buddhism teaches us that everyone we meet is fighting their own battles. When someone is rude, it's often a reflection of their inner pain, not a reflection of you. Instead of reacting with anger, try to see the humanity in the other person. The Buddha said, treat everyone you meet as if they were struggling, because they are. This means that we should respond to rudeness with compassion, not with more rudeness. Maybe the person who was rude to you is dealing with something difficult in their life. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Seeing the humanity in others doesn't mean you have to accept bad behavior. It means choosing to respond with kindness rather than anger. You can still set boundaries and stand up for yourself, but do it from a place of understanding rather than judgment. When you choose to see the good in others, even when they're being difficult, you're practicing one of the highest forms of compassion. This not only helps you to stay calm, but also spreads a little bit of kindness in the world. Lesson 7. Speak with kindness and wisdom. Words are powerful. They can heal or they can hurt. When someone is rude, it's tempting to respond with harsh words. But Buddhism teaches us to speak with kindness and wisdom, even in difficult situations. Before you respond to someone's rudeness, ask yourself, will my words bring peace or conflict? Choose words that are kind, even if the other person's words were not. This doesn't mean you have to be a pushover. You can be firm and assertive while still being kind. Speaking with kindness not only helps you to stay calm, but also has the power to change the other person's behavior. When you respond with kindness, you're setting an example of how to treat others. Think of your words as seeds. What you say can either plant seeds of peace or seeds of conflict. If someone is rude to you and you respond with anger, you are planting seeds of negativity. But if you respond with calmness and kindness, you are planting seeds of peace that can grow into something positive over time. The Buddha taught the concept of right speech, which means speaking in a way that is truthful, kind, and beneficial. It's easy to lash out when someone is being difficult, but what if you chose to take a deep breath and respond with something gentle instead? For example, if someone criticizes you harshly, you could say, "Thank you for your feedback. I'll think about it." This shows that you are strong enough to handle their words without losing your own peace. One way to practice this is by pausing before you speak. When you feel the urge to react, take a moment to breathe. This short pause gives you the time to choose your words wisely. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can respond in a way that is aligned with your values. Remember, you can always choose kindness no matter how others choose to act. Being kind doesn't mean letting others walk all over you. It means choosing to stay true to your principles, even when faced with negativity. You can set boundaries and speak up for yourself in a respectful way. For instance, if someone is speaking rudely to you, you might say, "I appreciate your opinion, but I would prefer if we could talk respectfully." This way, you're not allowing rudeness, but you're also not sinking to their level. Using kind and wise speech is like being a mirror that reflects light rather than darkness. When someone sends negativity your way, let your words reflect back positivity. This can disarm the other person and may even change their attitude. You never know, your kind words might be the only bit of kindness that person experiences all day. By speaking with kindness, you also protect your own peace of mind. The words you choose to say not only affect others, but also shape your own thoughts and feelings. Choose words that uplift, encourage, and inspire, and you will find that you feel lighter and more at peace, even when others are not. The Buddha once said, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule." This teaching reminds us that responding to rudeness with more rudeness only creates more negativity. But by responding with kindness, patience, and wisdom, you break the cycle of negativity. You rise above it, like a royal figure who maintains grace and dignity no matter what others say or do. Think of the concept of being royal not as a matter of social status, but as a state of mind. A true royal carries themselves with confidence, calmness, and respect for others, regardless of how they are treated. By practicing these lessons, you are training yourself to be royal in your heart and in your actions. The world needs more people who can remain peaceful and kind in the face of negativity. By mastering these Buddhist teachings, you are not only improving your own life, but also contributing to a more peaceful world. Each time you choose to respond to rudeness with calmness, you are spreading a ripple of kindness that can inspire others to do the same.